Wanya checking in once again. In today's video, we're gonna completely mock, put to shame, and talk about every single superstar, man and woman in the WWE that have obtained a WWE Money in the Bank contract and then all of a sudden lost it or failed to cash it in. And before this video begin, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you smash that subscribe button. Let's jump right into it. So my least favorite cash in slash fail cash in, which is the funniest, is Damien Sandow. Where if you go back in history, Damien Sandow didn't actually win the Money in the Bank contract match. He actually defeated Cody Rhodes in a one-on-one match, which they was beefing at the time, and he obtained it by defeating Cody Rhodes in a one-on-one match. Cody Rhodes was dumb enough to actually put his contract on the line after he won it, but hey, you see where he at now in life after making that foolish decision. He ain't the only one that looked at foolish in the end. Damien Sandow actually cashed in against John Cena for the World Heavyweight Champion, and he later on lost to John Cena. Now, I'm a heel type of superstar if I was to ever get into the wrestling ring, even when I'm playing the game. Me, in life, I believe if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. And I really live by that. Eddie Guerrero was a great role model, not only to Sasha Banks, but to me. Like I say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. Point blank, period. If you don't see me cheating, then you just done lost. And I'm be laughing at you because you didn't see me cheating and I won. But bigger than that, Damien Sandow. And this for all the superstars in this list. I'm the type of guy that I'm finna allow Lars Sullivan to do you wrong in the ring. He finna hit you with that choke slam. He finna hit you with that power bomb. And on top of that, I'm finna wait till the Shield triple power bomb you through a table and throw you back in the ring so I can make sure that I'm finna walk out of that match as the Universal or WWE Champion. It don't get no easier than that. Now, this is really bad booking by the WWE. Why would anybody in history lose the Money in the Bank contract? Like, how could you not win? That is a 100. If you take me right now, if they give me a Money in the Bank contract, you best believe I'm going to catch Kofi Kingston or Seth Rollins slipping one of these nights. But number one, Damien Sandow for the worst Money in the Bank cash in overall. Number two, I would definitely have to give it to John Cena. Yes, the 16-time world champion. Nobody can't seem to see or keep up with. But after he won the Money in the Bank contract, I don't even remember what exactly year he won it, but he did win it. And prior to his cash in, well, giving his opponent CM Punk, which was the WWE champion at the time, a warning that he was finna cash in his Money in the Bank contract. First of all, Big Match John, the first thing you kind of foolish with, because for one, your superpowers is you got the ability to disappear. So not only did you lose to a man that couldn't see you, but for two, you actually told this man when you want to cash in your briefcase. That don't make sense. I don't care if you're a good guy or a bad guy. The mission and the goal when you have this briefcase is to cash it in at your opponent's most vulnerable moment so you can guarantee a win. So John Cena, you may live by hustle, loyalty, and respect, but that day, those three words caught up to you and you bit off more than you can chew. And that is the reason why you made number two for the worst failed cash-ins in Money in the Bank history. Damn, who else lost their shit? Number three, I would have to give it to whatever city you in, whether you're in California, New York, I'm down here in Mississippi. Mississippi, favorite son, Baron Corbin, the ex-Raw General Manager slash Constable, the ex-Money in the Bank contract loser, the ex-United States Champion, the ex everything, whatever he want to put, the ex-Golden Glove boxer, all that. Baron Corbin, he actually obtained a rare Money in the Bank contract in which he's on a very prestige list of superstars that failed to cash in. Now, this man named Baron Corbin, he was on SmackDown Live. His briefcase was blue. I actually remember him failing to cash in the Money in the Bank contract, like it says on SmackDown Live. Jinder Mahal, out of all people, was the WWE champion at the time. And you mean to tell me, even with a Money in the Bank briefcase, you couldn't defeat Jinder Mahal? he can defeat Jinder Mahal if it wasn't no Money in the Bank briefcase involved into this match. But it happened so quick on SmackDown Live that I missed it, and I was actually watching that episode. It took place like John Cena was going against Jinder Mahal. John Cena was outside the ring. Jinder Mahal was in the ring laid out. Baron Corbin run down to the ring. He cashed in, but John Cena was getting up to, I guess, attack Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin punched John Cena down, and Jinder Mahal rolled Baron Corbin up for the 3 count. Now that gotta be, well, that's actually history making for the shortest Money in the Bank contract failed cash in history. Baron Corbin, you deserve the number 3 spot, my guy. Number 4 on the list, I would have to give it to Braun Strowman. Yes, the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Now he actually obtained the Money in the Bank briefcase, the green one, and WWE, this is not logical. A superstar that big as Braun Strowman, if I was the champion and I knew Braun Strowman had a briefcase, he can just have the belt. He had the belt and the briefcase. I don't need neither of them. If Braun Strowman obtained a Money in the Bank briefcase, it's automatic that he's going to win that match. I don't care if the superstar is not ready or ready. He could have gave his opponent a month in advance, a year in advance. Braun Strowman should have walked out of that match as the Universal or the WWE champion, but in his case, it was the Universal champion. At the time, Roman Reigns was the champion, and that match took place at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view where the structure was red. You know, everybody making the McDonald's memes about the color of the cage. Me personally, I actually enjoyed the different structure, the different color of the Hell in a Cell that night, and I would love for them to continue using that red one moving further on into the WWE future, because since they're going to have Hell in a Cell match, we're not gonna get no blood. Why not have the cage red? Because that's the closest thing we're gonna get to red or blood in the Hell in a Cell match. So WWE, y'all need to continue using that. But back to Braun Strowman. In this match, and Braun Strowman should have been number 1 for the worst cash in on the man. So not only was the match between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman in the Hell in a Cell match, it was a great 5-star match. But tell me, how in the hell do a Hell in a Cell match in a no contest? How? That was the worst match in WWE history, and that was actually the worst cash in WWE history. Brock Lesnar returned, ripped the door off the cage, walked in there, F5 both of them, and the pay-per-view just went off. I was absolutely on fire when I seen that take place. I'm glad I didn't go to that pay-per-view, because if I would have went to that pay-per-view, Vince McMahon had to give me some money. Every single one of them superstars backstage had to give me an autograph or something, because that was the worst pay-per-view in WWE history. And for Braun Strowman to be that big and to lose his Money in the Bank contract in a match that's no disqualification to a no contest, that's just buffoonery. And you deserve to make this list. So yes, Braun Strowman, number 2. And last and certainly not least, we have number 1. Technically, this is really like an honorable mention because she didn't lose the contract, but she did have to redo the whole match as a whole, and that goes to Carmella. As we all know, Carmella was the first Miss Money in the Bank. Jane Ellsworth helped her, and after the match, everybody discredited her because a man won the first women's Money in the Bank match. So technically, she did lose the contract because she had to defend it, basically win it all over again. Unlike the other competitors on this list, Carmella actually did cash in her Money in the Bank contract the second time after winning it twice. But like I say, the first time technically she lost it because it didn't count, so they say. So yeah, Carmella, you number 1 in today's video. And with that being in today's video on 5 superstars that had the worst, funniest, and I would say hilarious Money in the Bank cash in fails in the WWE. Reason why I'm making this video, obviously, because we got this Money in the Bank contract match for both men and women coming up soon, and will we get a 5th superstar to fail in a cash in with the Money in the Bank contract, or women to not cash in the Money in the Bank contract successfully? And we just need to be on the lookout. So yeah, with that being the end, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you smash subscribe, but make sure you comment down below which superstar had the worst cash in of all time. Was it John Cena? Was it Baron Corbin? Was it Braun Strowman? Was it Damien Sandow? Or was it Miller Money herself, Carmella, to lose their Money in the Bank contract? So yeah, make sure you hit that bell notification so you can get all my uploads. And until next time, I'm your host, Wanyaworld, checking out.